And this might be, I mean, literally one of the coolest tournaments ever. Like, it looks so good. Like, it reminds me of the MPPL. I mean, look at how good the netting is. They have like this scaffolding kind of set up for the netting. It just looks really good. It's crazy how they have the bleachers right there. I really like how they have the bleachers on the home ends, like the, the start gate ends. It's going to give us a really good, or gives us spectators at least, a really good angle on just shots and shooting at a back center. It's kind of a unique experience. Just in general, this tournament looks really good. And that's something we've seen for a long time from Asia, right? I mean, there was the Malaysian stuff for a long time. There still is the Malaysian X-Ball League. What I'm thinking about is PALS. PALS was the Pacific Area League. I don't know what PALS stood for. Paintball Asian League? Probably. The Paintball Asia League? I don't know. But look at that. That looks like a render. Like, that legit looks like it could be a render. But this was taken just the other day. And this tournament is going to take place, where are my notes? February 21st through the 23rd. So this coming weekend in Jotham, whoops. What the heck did I just clicked something and my note went away. Jatine Beach? I don't know. It's in Pattaya, kind of like, I don't know, not central Thailand. I don't know. Thailand doesn't really, there's kind of a central, anyway. It's on the beach. It just looks fantastic. I mean, that's kind of the thing that I'm taken back by. Just look at that. It looks wonderful. This is kind of one of the setups that I would like to see us play one-on-ones. I'd really like to see some one-on-ones kind of played just in an environment like this. It looks really cool. And that's really all. They have 3 divisions. There's Division 1, which is, I guess, kind of like, semi-pro, I guess. Division 2 and Division 3. There are only 32 teams. What's really crazy, though, is entry. I'm like, on paintball leagues, it says that entry is only $170 to $250 or $215. So entry is just like crazy cheap, which is really kind of cool. So entry for the tournament's about $200, which is gnarly. And, think locally here, we have the Capital Edge Paintball League, which is D4, D5, and that's $650 for entry. So it's crazy that you can play, kind of an international, higher quality, I'd say, tournament than just the local stuff we get to play. Obviously, this Thailand X-Ball League just looks really cool, and it looks like it should be a very, very fun experience. There's teams from all over the world, too. I mean, you get teams from, obviously, all over Asia. New Zealand and Australia is very popular for the guys to go over to Asia from there. There's some American guys. It looks really, really cool. Old Soul, $200 per person or per team? I know, it's kind of like hard to really kind of like even like think about it, right? But like, right here is entry, and it's 900 Malaysian or 950 Malaysian ringgit. So I don't know why like the exchange rate on there is like weird, but it was doing this earlier where it wasn't like Google wasn't translating it, or not translating it, but converting it right away. But yeah, $950, $214.21. It's like, what? It's kind of wild, where we're just used to those, American or US dollar tournament prices. So it's just such a good value. That's not what I want to do. I want to go back here. And this is taken from this hotel across the street. And this hotel is only $40 a night, too. So, I've always thought this. We've always thought that Europe was super expensive to go to and travel to. It was really expensive to go play NXL Europe. or, you know, go travel to Asia. And of course, those plane tickets are going to be more money if you're traveling, you know, for me, if I'm traveling to, you know, England from California, it's going to be way more expensive than it would be to go California to Florida. But the entry is about half the price. You know, everything else is typically a little bit cheaper in Europe, at least historically it used to be. Definitely Thailand is considerably cheaper. So, you know, if you guys are on a team and you know, playing the NXL, maybe you're thinking about playing one NXL tournament, maybe look at going to Europe. You know, think about maybe next year going over to Asia and taking part in the Thailand X-Ball series. Because that's going to be a much cooler and unique experience than just going to like Atlantic City or something like that. So, I don't know. It's just kind of cool. I really like it. It looks goddamn fucking beautiful. I mean, look at that. It just looks so good. It just looks fantastic. DJ Rando from Tampa Bay. He's got an NXL tournament. He says you got to be careful about them women in Thailand, though, you know? It's kind of obvious.